Ahoy, clase! ¿Cómo están? Excelente! And welcome to Culture Day with Captain Cow Cow. All right, so first of all, it's time for the Cowie Award, as always. I did bring one on the knowledge ship. So let's have a look and see who gets it. All right, so here are the comments from yesterday's video. Billy says, I won an award. Imagine me crying. It's not that hard to imagine, but I will picture it for a moment. Vanna says, Senor Cow Cow, I think you should give the award to anybody but Billy. Let him cry. Vanna, you are such a sweetheart. Jasagrin says, this right here, this is epic. What's your gaming channel? I don't have one, at least not yet. Ben Hodler says, hi, Mr. Cowart, do you have any remind code or something I can contact you? I do not have a remind code for the class, but if you send me an email, I will respond to it. Hannah Grace says, I can't wait to be back at school. That unfortunately is not going to happen this year. They have announced that we will not be going back to school this year. So more about that later. And Nick Lowe says, I think we all know I deserve the award. All right, Nick, you're being a little presumptuous right now. Just calm down, buddy. Calm down. Okay. All right, so let's see who gets the award today. All right, let's watch this, y'all. You ready for some special effects? All right. So we're fishing. Oh, we got something. Here, let me reach over and grab it. And put that pole away. Oh, here it is. Have you noticed the budget of the show? All right, today's Cowie Award goes to Billy Robinson. It says it right there on the paper. So, Billy, here is your Cowie Award. Sorry, I got too excited. All right, so there you go. There's your Cowie. Enjoy it. You got that one because you were first. I don't want to see you cry. It's a beautiful day. All right, so as I was saying, today is Culture Day. So you can rejoice. Yeah, no work today. Woo! All right. So here's the culture. Now, usually with culture, we do things like food and music and things like that. And for the next couple of culture days, I want to dig in and really show you things about the Latino people, the ones you'll be interacting with. Because part of knowing the language is knowing who they are. So things like what their values are, what their priorities are, and a bunch of things like that. So I found this really fun video, and it's all about stereotypes. And stereotypes, I think, are very interesting because sometimes in many, many stereotypes, there is a grain of truth, okay? Whether it be, things about our country or things that Americans do, like eating hamburgers and things like that. And even though we don't eat hamburgers all the time, it is the national food of America, and it is my favorite food. So there's definitely a grain of truth in many stereotypes, certainly not all negative ones, though. All right, so I'm going to show you the video, and as we go, I will kind of offer my own commentary. All right, so let's have a look.
There's nothing like a Latino trying to pick you up.
Right?
Like, oh.
And one really good thing about this, you'll see the flags over their heads. These people are all from different countries, and you will see a little bit of variation. And that's one thing. It's not like every Latino is not a Mexican. They're all, every country is different. So let's have a look.
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh, that's a good one, though. I agree, 100%.
It's not intentional, but I think we have a lot of attitude.
I feel like in the moment I'll say something like, oh, how dare you? And then 2 seconds later I'm like, okay, I love you. It's okay.
Yeah.
You know?
That sounds pretty hot-tempered.
I think it's because we like to say what we were thinking.
Yes.
That could be something that stems from patriarchy and women just not wanting to
Give in.
give in to that.
We make a lot of decisions based on emotions rather than using logic.
Yeah, there's definitely some
Yeah.
truth to that stereotype, but it's not all the time.
Yeah.
So when it shows this, it's showing that it's truth and a myth, basically meaning that not any stereotype is for every person. But from my many years of experience, I would definitely say as a people, the Latino people do tend to be very passionate people. And many Puerto Ricans I've met, you can really bring out the hot-headed side if you start to aggravate them.
Do you both know how to dance?
Absolutely.
I mean, I can totally dance.
And I
Can
could
you?
definitely not dance.
I dance all right, but not in front of people.
Everyone's just like, just follow the rhythm, and I'm like, I don't even know what to do when they say that. I don't know how to move my hips. I don't know where my feet should be relative to yours.
The shoulders moving.
Yeah, the waist and all that.
Like they don't know this.
No,
They don't got this.
Like dancing is just kind of a part of what you're doing when you're cooking, when you're cleaning.
Actually, I think you picked the wrong group to do that question because Chile, Argentina, and Mexico, we are not good dancers.
Mexico, they just dance like very basic steps.
Not every Dominican can do bachata, and like not every Argentinian knows how to tango. I have no idea how to tango.
Tango is really hard.
We have rhythm, but we don't all dance.
So dancing is a big part of the Latino culture. My coworker from Venezuela said that when it comes to Latinos, she said you learn how to dance and then you learn how to walk. Now, of course, there's going to be different individuals who are just not good at dancing. There's no such thing as everyone can dance. As a culture, as I was saying, dancing is always present at a party, a get-together, a wedding. You will always see people dancing.
Cuidado.
I want to say
Sad,
no, but yes,
true.
it is true, unfortunately.
So jealous.
I try not to though, like I really try to be understanding, but I can deny that it goes deep into my roots.
Even in Dominican also, there is a lot of machismo. Like I'm not personal.
It's still kind of not advanced to the point where women are out doing their own thing and the men are fine with it.
I see my brother, and like they share like things in the house, and like they're more equal in their relationship.
A lot of the men in my family, and I have a lot of uncles and whatever, they cook too, and the women work, so they have their careers as well. I mean, my dad bakes.
I really think like things are changing now.
So what they're talking about is a concept called machismo. Machismo is the idea, if you're a man, you have to be manly, you have to be tough. I knew a guy from Puerto Rico who got a piercing in the upper part of his ear, and his dad, he was a grown man, and his dad made him take it out because he said that is something that girls do. You're a man, you will not have this. And as time goes on, machismo is on the decline. So like they were saying, it's less and less, which I think is a good thing because, everybody should be treated the same.
Yes, I do.
Well, I would.
If there's food and booze, we're partying.
And music.
And music. We were already talking outside earlier about
We organized a
when
party.
we're all
You're
gonna-
welcome.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
you
what
got
is
that
that
right.
aguardiente, fam? Bring it over here. We party.
Presidente in the Dominican.
That's it. That's it. Yeah, I don't really need like a big celebration. Like I'm down to party. Like,
Yeah.
One thing just to toss in a little extra here. This guy on the right, watch how he makes a gesture with his hand and he goes, boof. These kind of little things are extra fun when you have Latino friends because you'll start to see all these little gestures and hand things that they do. Every country has their own.
Party. You're welcome.
Oh yeah.
yo,
you
what
got
is
that
that
right.
aguardiente, fam? Bring it over here. We party.
Presidente in the Dominican.
That's it. That's it. Yeah, I don't really need like a big celebration. Like I'm down to party. Like right now, just bring it.
Yeah, I agree. This one's truth. You would be hard pressed to find, someone who's from a very Latino culture who's not up for the party.
Well, speaking from experience, I'd say that's true.
100% right. Women are locas.
I'm super jealous.
Yeah, me too.
And
possessive.
Yeah.
Like if it's mine, you're mine.
Not possessive,
But jealous.
but jealous, yeah.
I think I really, like get a little bit intense when it comes to, relationships and how you handle things. You get caught up in all these like novellas.
Why did you mention?
What are you doing?
Why did you mention that?
We're not like passive aggressive. We're just pretty straight up about it. Like if something's bothering you, we'll let you know.
So I've never dated a Latino, so I can't verify this one personally, but according to them from themselves, that's pretty true. What was it that she said a second ago?
It's pretty straight up.
Yes, what she was saying. Basically, see, in the South where we live, it's very common to hold back everything you're thinking about someone. Like if somebody's like, saying all this mean stuff and you smile at their face and then they leave and it's like, oh God, what a jerk. Sometimes the reason even we have conflict with people from the North, that's why you'll complain about the Yankees coming down, because people from that culture just say it how it is. If they're aggravated, they're going to tell you right to your face. And they're saying the same things for the Latinos. They're saying, if you bug me, I'm just going to tell you how it is.
Hell no.
So false.
I don't really think we're lazy. I'm just gonna go ahead and have a little nap though, but I don't think we're lazy.
No way, look at us here. We've been here for hours, people, for hours.
It's not that we are lazy, but we enjoy life more than the rest, so you can think we are, but we're not.
That's a huge point. Latinos are not lazy. I have met many, many Latinos who are extremely hardworking, whether it be someone who does manual labor or someone who is, I've known people on different like educational committees and things, and they show up every single time. And sometimes people could perceive them as lazy perhaps because as a people and as a culture, like many countries, they like to slow down, take their time, see their family every day, talk to each other, enjoy their food. And also, many times, another stereotype is that Latinos are always late for everything. And that one, from my experience, has been pretty true, but it's really because they come from countries where you don't get places on time. If you say dinner is at 6, and if you show up at 6, they're going to be like, why are you here so early? Because they're assuming that you're going to get there closer to 7. So again, they kind of carried their culture over, but it's not that they're being lazy. They're just doing things as they've always known.
You don't grow up in Latin America expecting things to be given, like to you.
Why do you think America's so mad? What are you guys gonna do for your food?
We are proud to be hardworking.
What that last girl was referring to was a lot of our food does come from the work of Latino people, whether it is the bananas that they're picking in the jungle, whether it's the lettuce that they're picking here. So that's what she was saying. She was saying, how could someone be lazy when they're providing all the food? Which is a valid point.
People.
I would say they're definitely like gentlemen, they're romantic, like they're the bringing you flowers type of people. They're smooth, yeah, suave, like smooth. Yeah.
Sí, claro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ask them.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this one already, like trying to get some post. Jesus.
If a guy in Argentina wants to flirt with me, he'll come up, grab me, and we'll start dancing on the floor. Like,
No, we are pretty shy.
There's like kind of like a hopeless romantic, at least a little bit of that in Latin men.
Yeah, and like I said, not that I've ever dated one, but I have known some of them very closely, and anyone who's passionate about life is going to be passionate about everything in their life.
What? But like you're Latina. Like how come you don't like spicy food?
For me, the dancing, it's like, oh yeah, you're Latino. Let's go dance. You must be a great dancer. Teach me something.
Oh, I know, hola, whatever. Are you Mexican? It's like, no, come on.
We'll carry a sombrero and a gun.
As soon as I drop, where I'm from, like people will like try to assume that I'm trying to get married or like I'm a player.
Are you Latino or are you black? It's like, I'm Afro-Latino. What do you want me to say?
That's another beautiful thing that you can see in this video. I always love to teach people. Latinos, like this guy, this is the Cuban flag. This guy has fairly light hair, and you probably notice he has these blue eyes. And Jason, this really smooth guy here, he definitely has darker skin. And you'll see people from all these countries, and they have all different skin colors. There are people who are black, there are people who are white, and every shade in between, because where we are has everything to do with where we've come from. There are many countries with African roots. There are many countries with European roots, and it gives us this wonderful rainbow of skin colors that you're seeing even in this video.
Where I'm from, like people will like try to assume that I'm trying to get married or like I'm a player.
Are you Latino or are you black? It's like, I'm Afro-Latino, what do you want me to say?
I am very white, but that doesn't make me not Latina.
We will treat you like your family. It doesn't matter, like, if you
She's
don't
my
dance,
family.
that's okay.
Like, do you need me to take off my shoes and give them to you?
Yeah, you're
yes,
gonna be
I'll
taken
do
care of.
that.
That we're very diverse, and that I think that needs to be more recognized.
And I'm glad you mentioned this as well. Like you can see, this I believe is Nicaragua, this is Brazil. The Latinos are a very diverse people. It's rare that someone's simply going to say, I'm Latino. They're going to say, I am Dominican, I'm Puerto Rican. They're proud of where they're from because each place is distinct from the last. But as you can see, they share a lot of common values. No two people in this video are from the same place.
Latinoamérica, somos un continente que hablamos todos en español y podríamos estar mejor que lo que estamos.
Yeah.
Get more together and we could be better than what we are.
Hey everybody, you've been asking me a long time to make this video, and finally I've done it. Latin American stereotypes. If you are Latin American, let me know what you thought about these. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for weekly videos on dating around the world. And keep breaking down your barriers.
That's great. That last song that they were dancing to, is called La Gozadera. And it's a song about all of the Latino countries coming together for a big party. So that was Culture Day. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you understand some of these stereotypes better and the people. And like I said, I miss you guys. I wish I could be with you. And I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow at noon, I will, between now and then, teach myself how to do a Google Hangout. And I'll see you guys then. I'm just going to keep doing some fishing while you guys are finishing up the video. All right, I'll see you guys. Adios.